dear friend, to Eureka Elementals. Thank you so very much for joining me. Kind of had to move that light over. Hopefully it helps with lighting the table a little better. Libra, we're going to find out. Oh, an airplane is flying by. Okay, so you might be taking flight, okay? Or maybe communication coming in for you. But Libra, we're going to tap into what's the chisme. So something may be going around the airwaves right now about you, okay? Be it social media or something like that too. So we're going to find out the chisme. What's the word on the street, honey? About you, okay? We're going to be utilizing a few decks, so we're going to get down to the business of you. Anything you need to about me, description box down below. Let's tap all the way in, Libra. I hope this finds you well. Welcome, 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 my loves. Okay, woo, woo, woo. Bloody card fell. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, fighting together, Libra. So, on the floor here. Okay, let's see. It is real. Somebody has commitment issues, okay? So someone you're dealing with is afraid to settle down. I kind of like that it came up because it gives me an opportunity to use two other decks. There are only going to be 3 for these readings, but there are 2 other decks that will come into play if you're in a relationship situation, okay? So you might believe that this person is a twin flame of yours, but they're having commitment issues, okay? So it could be a false flame, we will see. And you might be improving yourself. You might be deciding, okay, if I'm not gonna have this commitment from this person, I may commit to myself. That may be the best step for me. So there is an energy here. Should I look back or should I move ahead and focus on me? We'll tap right on in. Okay. Give me something on this commitment issue with this potential false flame for Libra. What's going on? Give me the tea, Spirit. Okay, what's the word on the street? So people may sense or know that you have this person in your life. Oh, tea spilled. Gossip. Look what I... Listen. So some secret has been exposed about the fact that this relationship, I'm hearing it's not going anywhere. And you're beginning to feel a how, as we say in the Caribbean, you're feeling a how about the situation at this particular time too. You feel as though this person has wasted so much of you. I'm hearing they waste my damn time. You waste so much of my time, but Spirit's saying nothing is lost, okay? That relationship helped you learn a lesson about you, about how to love yourself, okay? And not be dependent on any energy outside of you to determine who you are too. So the T is that, listen, people are talking about your relationship status and whether or not this person wants to commit to you. And you're like, screw them, I've committed to me, okay? And so your glow up is outshining whatever people are talking about you or saying about you. Okay. Because this person, they play games, they're ignoring some of your messages, and they have you in this situationship. So people are talking all about your business. Okay. But listen, your glow up is causing a secret admirer to come to the forefront too. So that could be the real person for you. All right. Give me something on the spilled tea with this relationship as it pertains to Libra's glow up. Please and thank you. It's a broken promise. Broken promise, okay? All right? And so what you may have to do is understand that even this has its divine timing at the bottom of the deck here too. Okay? And you're thankful for this lesson learned. You know that's right. You know that's right. You're thankful to the divine. You're like, please and thank you. Okay. You learned a lesson. Okay. This is about a broken promise. You thought something was going to come of it. It didn't happen. But you're focused on yourself now too. The spilled tea, everybody knows you're in a situationship that was a result of a broken promise, but you're trusting in divine timing and the fact that ultimately this was a wonderful, I'm hearing, life lesson for you. Okay, you're thanking the divine, okay, because you realize the only promise that matters is the one that you have between you and your higher self too, and the divine within you. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers out here for this, right? Chisme, the cheese, the tea. What is, give me something on this mirror commitment issues as it pertains. Ooh, okay, the little spark up. Ooh, so I don't know this situationship. The T could be that you end up having a courtroom battle or an issue because you may have lived together, or shared assets and resources, right? Before you had anything formalized on paper. So now, in order to get out of this situation unscathed, um, court documents had to be filed, pleadings had to be going one way or the other, and here you are now. It lit a spark up in you. It lit a spark up in you. This is a beautiful life lesson that Spirit was trying to show you. The lesson learned from this situation, you don't go, why buy the cows? I'm hearing my mother speak to me now. She's crossed over too. Why buy the cow where you can get the milk for free? Don't be sharing no assets or property with somebody who ain't make any kind of a commitment one way or the other to you. Now, you, especially if you live in a state where you don't have, any kind of good common law, marriage, case law on the books. So you don't want to have that situation happen to you. Okay. So, give me something on defendant, innocent, and kindle a spark as it relates to this commitment issues and this false flame. Okay? Anger in an attempt to mask insecurity. This person has perhaps, and because you're having to deal with them in this legal proceedings online, it's obviously, yeah, this was a person who had a lot of, you may have been dealing with a Taurus, okay? Libra, you could have been dealing with a Taurus, okay? And so this person, or, somebody with a lot of dominant, stubborn, energies around them, Aries, Taurus, something like that. Or even perhaps even a Cap, but I'm seeing more of a Taurus, okay? This is a person who, Tauruses usually generally have commitment issues, okay? Straight up, all day, every day, okay? They have commitment issues. And so this person, the one thing they're committed to is their success and their happiness, okay? You are a vast second. That's just how Tauruses are wired, okay? And so because you had to take them, perhaps you shared assets with them again, it ended up in this situation where you had to file a legal document to get back, I'm hearing your, fully get back your portion of the money or whatever it is, a shared asset, or sell it. They went ahead and lashed out in anger, perhaps in a public forum, okay, about what was happening behind closed doors, okay? And so this just again solidifies the fact that this situation has, ended in a lot of broken promises. There was nothing here that was real, because anybody who loves you would not do that kind of stuff to you. And I'm hearing that's not how I operate. And this really lit a spark within you that this time you're saying, not me ever again. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Next time I'm going to jump. I'm hearing I'll be jumping the broom. There'll be no shortcomings. If they don't put a ring on it, they don't get a thing from it. I'm hearing that. So no free milk for nobody. I know that's right. Okay, so give me something on mirror, fake real. Look at that, the Nine of Cups. You ain't playing. You're gonna get your wish fulfillment too. Okay, the next time you already said, listen, that nobody's going to make a fool out of me again. This time it's gonna be this, like from the movie The Graduate. I think it is almost that's the energy I'm getting with Dustin Hoffman. If you people, I think so, if you people remember it, or is it, I forgot, but it's called The Graduate. And it was like, the if I remember right, an older woman teacher having an affair, professor or something having an affair with a student. Bottom line, it's on your terms, on your timing, and you're putting yourself in the driver's seat too. Okay, so the 9 is about knowing it, your worth, and the fact that you are here to be valued and to glow up too. You're no longer going to allow anybody to sideline you, to let your inner child be sad. You're going to make sure that you're going to get your cup, and I'm hearing have your cake and eat it too. You're not playing with anybody. Okay, what they've done is that they've unleashed a different side of you. The vixen within you is going to be made anew. And people, okay, they're celebrating this brand new version of you. Your friends are celebrating you, honey. They're celebrating the fact that you had victory over this situationship. Okay, I'm hearing, if not, even if the legal proceedings is ongoing, your mentality has changed, and that's worthy of a celebration in and of itself too. Give me something on the 9 of Cups. As to look at it, came out again. So the King of Swords. This person was a person who had no heart. Okay, that was what I said again too. They were all about themselves. Okay, this person that you had a situationship with, okay, was a person who was as cold, I'm hearing cold as ice. They don't care. This is a person who is all about themselves. Okay, this is a person who was very me-centered. There was no we in their vocabulary. It was all about me, me, me. Okay, 12 minutes on the timer when I said that too. They may have even had you because they don't value you that way, in a 3 of Cups situation, a third party situation as well too. So you might have found yourself on the very short end of this stick, and you're like, I've had enough. I cannot deal with this anymore. This person, instead of showing any kind of heart, they showed strength. Their love language did not even come close to yours. This is a person, again, who was in a King of Swords. Mentalism to a T, but they don't want it. Again, there was no, the only person you were in a relationship with was with yourself. There was no cup that was being offered to you. Here you are all emotions, okay, and perhaps that was a part of the issue as well too. Spirit's telling you the lesson learned, you got to balance it out. Okay, even if it meant in the 3D that you had to go to court, file papers, so that you can see that the situation was not equitable. Okay, it didn't do nothing for you. Here you are now. You've had to transition from this energy of broken promises, and that was a tower for this situation. To the tower was divine timing. Divine timing. Okay, this situation caused a tower for you, but this tower was in divine timing. Spirit had to do that so that you can understand your value. That was the lesson. Their situationship was a major lesson for you. Give me the outcome for Libra with this situationship with this King of Swords that broke their promise, caused them to transition. 5 of Swords. Oh my gosh. Listen, this person, like I said, it fell on them too. So there was a lot of swords here, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of winning at all costs. Even when you took them to court, you may have had to file a lawsuit to get back what you needed. And this is all playing out for people to talk about and have tea. They have a win at all costs attitude. So you may just end up having to just walk away from any and all things that no longer serve you, because their energy, I'm hearing, is so hella toxic, and this is something that your inner child saw, but their inner child never liked this person. Your inner child never liked this person. You did. You you were I'm hearing digmatized. Okay, digmatized. Somebody said you were digmatized. Okay, so Libra, you were digmatized. All right, and by this Taurus. Okay, and so that was a big thing for you. Now, right, you're being told, lesson, build on a solid foundation. That's the lesson to take away from it. 33. Okay, you can only move forward and have expansion if you have a solid foundation. You're now learning. This is the takeaway. You have to make sure the lesson learned. You cannot have you need to have a solid foundation before you can have expansion, okay, and growth, okay, in any situation too. So because your card definitely involved a relationship, okay, we're gonna get further insights on this. Let's see, let me make sure I can get all the cards in here. Perfect. Okay, so give me additional insights for Libra. Okay, let's see what it landed on. Third party situation. What the hell did I say before this cheating bastard? What did I say? What did I say? You thought of him as wish fulfillment and he was thinking another person. Listen, honey, listen. This person had you in a situationship from hell, honey. And it played out for the world to see because your tea is all over social media. Everybody's talking about your situationship. Oh my, oh me, oh my. Okay, 1646 on the timer. This SOB has your business on the streets. Okay, we don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that. Okay, all right. And you've literally had to get guidance from above. Spirit had to come down. Number is 32. Okay, and Spirit had to bring you, okay, some clearance, some, you ask, you're like, dear God, how do I get myself out of this situation with this person? What did they say? Another routine. This person, like, they have like lovers on the whim. Anything else on this third party situationship that or oh my gosh, that my Libra had with this likely Taurus or somebody in that kind of energy? Could be a Leo too, because it's bull of strength, but it said both. Okay, something Taurus. All right. Any additional insights? Okay, they're none. So give me additional information, if any, Spirit, on this character. Okay, give me additional information on this character, this bull of strength. Okay, that had my Libra in a third party situation. Any additional information on this energy? Nope, did not. Okay, so Spirit's silent. Spirit is silent. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. But that is your message, all right? Ultimately, you now know. Next time, do things the right way. You learn your lesson, okay? You only move forth when you have a stable, you're in stable company, a stable offering, and you make sure that you do things the right way too, okay? This was a very hard lesson to learn, but you're thankful for this life lesson too. Your lesson, next time, make sure you get the blessing before you decide to make that commitment and make good moves. And with that, I'll see you next time. Love you. All the best.